Okay, everyone, it's John here again. Saturday morning, about 7:30, we're heading out yard sailing again, which is our second round of yard sales in New Hampshire. Still a little early for the season. We looked online, we found only three, and most of them were like 40 miles away in 3 different directions. So we're just going to get in the car, drive around, and go freewheeling. See what we find. Come along. Yeah, so I don't know. We're 20 miles from Vermont and we're 20 miles from Maine. So I guess we have to make a decision before we get to the bottom of our road here. Left or right? I'll tell you what, I'll flip a coin.
Right.
Heads is left, tails is right. Heads is left. Here we go, towards Maine. Looks like a yard sale sign to me. It certainly is. Here we go. So these folks are dealers. They have a yard sale pretty regularly. Not to say you can't find something good at a dealer's yard sale, but the prices are typically a little higher. But I know we bought stuff from them in the past. Let's see what they have. Don't need a Sawzall. Don't need a roto zip. Oh, cool. Right here.
Very good, bud.
I would like to look through these things. I'm not seeing anything good in there.
I just never had different places. I want to keep taking from one place to the other. Just let it.
And $5 a piece on these.
Let me go get my eyepiece. I'll be right back.
But I think you were already talking about that.
Yeah, I think they want more than I want to pay. These are cool.
30 a piece.
What? Oh,
These
yeah.
Edison's.
The old Edison.
Oh, I didn't get a price on this.
But, you know, everything's priced here. So these are maybe $6 or $8 a piece, generally. Well, yeah, nothing here. You know, again, deal a lot of neat stuff, but nothing that we could afford to make any money on, or nothing we would make any money on. Maine state line. So we've gone. I guess we're about 14 miles from that, from our home, and we haven't found anything yet. You know, these small towns, you know, 10, 20 miles apart around here, so it's a lot of driving. You know, when we're down in Florida, we can hit sometimes a dozen yard sales in 15 miles, and we've already gone 15 and only seen one. Oh, found another sale. An aim stick. Remember we bought one of these for Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
It's like $100. It was a big one.
I remember.
I don't know how much these cost now. These are pretty decent. Not in bad shape either. A little dusty, but I think we can sell them. We'll take those. Hand sewn, 32 panel. That's got a couple of imperfections on it, so I think we're going to pass. And what about these?
I had no trouble with this.
Do you think Merry Christmas, Snoopy? Peanuts. Made in China. I'd rather see 2015. Not old enough really for us. I don't know about dolls. I don't know. Again, when you're buying stuff you don't know anything about, but this looks like an American Girl doll, if I'm not mistaken. Caroline doll and book. Yeah, that's an American Girl doll. I think they all are. I think we'll take them. You know, if we were in, I would take this chair. It's a really nice chair. Can we fit this in the car? Look, Well, look at it's got a tag on it. Somewhere Birmingham, Alabama. It's a nice chair. Buttons are a little rusty, but I don't know. It could be my office chair in Florida. So Kathy just pointed out to me that these American Girl dolls have like pet hair on them. so we're gonna pass on those. So it turns out the only thing we're gonna get is this rain stick. I don't know what they're worth. Okay. Whatever you think it's worth or can afford. And I don't think, you know, I think $2 is good. Let's see if we can get it in the car.
All right.
If it fits, we'll take it. I haven't paid for it yet.
All right, thank you. All right, you have a great day.
We'll take it.
Thank you.
Look at that, huh?
Somewhere or
We're in Bethel, Maine right now, and this is our second yard sale in Bethel. Tools. Nothing we need there. Wait a minute. Tiny little chisel set. How much for these chisels?
Yeah, I better not get in the whole bucket and fail.
Huh?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
He said the whole bucket for the buck.
Okay, I'll take them.
Okay.
Right. That's a good deal. Let's see what else we have.
And the bucket.
And a bucket. We got a juicer.
No.
Is that the Hiyabashi?
Is it a juicer or is it a meat grinder? I'm not sure what it is.
That is a juicer.
It's a juicer.
It's an auger style juicer.
And a French press.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that's a nice French press. That's the Bourgeon. That's a
It's a nice one.
Bonham. Yeah, that's the real one. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh, how much is it?
Carolyn, do you know how much the French press is?
I think it's a couple of bucks.
Like $5 or whatever? Yeah, okay.
I like the couple better than 5.
So, Ro, that reminds me, I'm also due for a contribution to your program before the rolls off that.
John, you know I'm looking at the
I
juicer.
know you are.
We can actually get the French press in here too, I think.
I think I don't know.
Oh, we got that in our other
Oh, you
bucket.
got another bucket.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's
We got
fine.
it in another
Okay,
bucket.
great.
Can maybe I can throw those stars in here.
If you want, or I will give you a basket or another bag for that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, another bag would be great.
Exactly.
Ooh, more premium bags.
Yep.
Well, that was a pretty good deal. So we got all those little chisels. Well, let's walk. We got all those little chisels for $1, which is pretty good. One of these was a Salvatore Ferragamo.
Ah.
So I figured, what the heck? Most of them are tagged. You know, I saw some other names I didn't recognize, but they're all nice. Right there, yard sale. Interesting snowshoes. Great label on them, Laconia, New Hampshire. Books 25 cents, I like that. Let's see what we can find here. A couple of few books for 25 cents. Fiction. Pretty much stay away from fiction unless it's, you know, first editions of well-known authors. And even that's not as good as it used to be.
One book?
Yep, nice non-fiction.
Yep.
Specific title for a specific subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is interesting.
Is it empty?
No, but I think it's no, never mind. It's got a barcode, so it's not as old as I thought. We don't want that. That does not have a barcode. So So it's just good old advertising boxes, really, is what that is. You never know what's in. This house was sitting in a barn for 20 years, so you never know what got thrown in here. Needle advertising. Sterilized. Were you going to eat them or something? That won't clean up enough.
Mm.
All right, more books. No. A lot of Disney. $1 each in here. Was it $1 a box? I don't know. We don't really want much. We don't do much of glass anyway. Look at this though. Nice little dedication, 1955. Oh, it's hot. Ouch. Stuff. More books. Small town annual reports. Look like they go from 1903 on up, but I'm not going to do that. So I bought snowshoes. What's so interesting? 20 bucks. That's a good deal. I like them. But they got the nice. I really like how good condition the label is.
Okay.
Well, not the label, but the. Thank you. Have a great day. You too. Not a label actually, but the you know, the burnt-in logo, company name, 19. Look at that too. Even dated 1944, World War II era. Nice.
Nice.
That's a good deal. 20 bucks. Found a used book sale. Norway, Maine, right now. Not like we need any more books, but I am looking for some stock to put in the group shop. So $2 for hardcovers, $1 for soft covers. So that gives us an idea of what we may or may not want to get. I mean, I'm not going to look at every single title. I'm just going to look out what they jump out at me. Sure is nice country around here. Lots of lakes, mountains, etc. Another yard sale. 204 Summit Hill Road. You never know where the heck those things are. Sign here could be half a mile away, could be 6 miles away. But we'll go to it. It's okay, so here we are. And like I was saying, this one was about 8 miles out, and we're here. I like these old places.
Hello there.
Can we give them a treat?
Can we give him a treat?
Hello there.
Can we give him a treat? Hello there.
Maybe wait till he's not in your lap.
There's 2.
There are 2.
Okay.
Can you sit? Who's gonna sit? Oh, sit, sit. No, you each got one. You each got one.
Okay, come on, crazies.
Penfield, huh?
What are you looking at?
This is Penfield.
Penfield?
Yeah, they used to make these in Nashua.
Huh.
Vintage Penfield. They used to make these in my hometown in New Hampshire.
Oh, you're all right.
Huh. Are the tags the prices?
If it has a Goodwill tag on it, I'll sell it for what I paid for it.
Okay. Yep.
I know.
Myron, can you not climb over the coast, please?
Come here, Mike.
Yeah.
Bunch of nice Eddie Bauer.
Yeah. Nice stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, those are all the same size. They came from my dad.
What size?
36, 32.
Ah. backwards for me.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
That's a nice hat.
Yeah, it is. I like that.
Oh, more hats.
How much are the hats?
I'm doing like $3 a piece pretty much on the baseball caps.
Yeah.
And I think I'd like to do 10 on that leather one.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
$3.
Right.
Maybe less, maybe more. You never know.
We'll shoot and match.
Ooh.
Look at that. Coleman with a hard. I
You
haven't
want
seen
to throw
one
more stuff in, you know,
hard shells.
the more you want, the better deal I'd make for you. Extra mantles.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I want to see what the date is. Huh.
Does it have one?
Yeah, they're all dated.
What does it say?
1970.
Okay.
Yep. Now if I can get that package put back together.
Right.
How much you asking for that?
I was thinking 30, but I guess I go 25 maybe.
Yeah. Here we go. I've never seen that before. Smells, it's got gas in it.
I don't think you can wear it.
It's better than not having gas in it.
Piece to have.
They get pretty crusty if they don't.
Jones. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Are you guys on YouTube too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we are. Are you?
No, I think about it all the time. Every time I find some amazing flip, you know. John, look, I can't help myself. See, I've got comps.
There you go. I do the same thing. 10 plus or minus, right? Yep. I do the same thing. As soon as we get home, I'll go through all this. I'll put little stickers on it. You know.
I like to know where it came from and what I paid for it.
So we're 30 for the hat.
Yep,
That, this, and that.
correct.
All right, perfect. Works good for me.
And what's your name?
My name's James.
James. That'll be easy to remember. My brother and his brother. And we'll mention you.
Heck yeah.
All right, James. Thank you much.
Thanks a bunch. Have a great day, guys.
We'll do. We
We'll
always
do.
do.
And love
Good
your.
luck with
And,
the YouTube venture too.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we love your dogs.
Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So here we are returning home. 160, almost 168 miles today. A lot of driving, but you know, like I explained, the little towns 10 and 20 miles apart. Not really yard sale season, but there was a couple of places we wanted to get to, and I think overall we did pretty good today. You'll see what we got. All right, so we're going to take a look at all the stuff we picked up yard sailing. And in the next video, we're going to show you the things that we picked up at the antique and thrift stores. We got so much during that day that we figured it would be better to break it up into 2 different videos. So we spent $98 on the yard sailing portion of our day, and we got between $1,000 and $1,200 worth of inventory. And we're going to do something different with these videos. What we're going to do is the sleeper of the day, which is the thing that maybe you would never even think about, or just one of those things that you paid $1 for that's worth a bunch. And I'll get to that in a moment. But here we go. We got a Bodum French press, which we wanted one. We paid $5 for it. They're worth about $15 or so, and we're going to keep that. We got a rain stick, musical instrument. This appears to be bamboo. Makes a nice gentle sound. Paid $1 for that. They're worth about $20. These next 3 items were 50 cents combined. Again, we look for books and we look for very specific non-fiction most of the time. Operation and Care of Farm Machinery. This is a 28th edition. I just want to show you that this is from Deere and Company. So this is John Deere. All the illustrations in here are showing John Deere equipment. So that's kind of a really neat one. This is a later edition. The first edition sell for about 50 to 70. This one is going for really only about 10 or so. So that's going to go to the group shop. Vintage Johnson's paste wax. This will be good for an automobile collector. I believe we saw one that sold on eBay for $12 plus 8 or so shipping. Notice this does not have a barcode, so that will date it as, that'll give it vintage. I don't know exactly what, but we passed on some things that did have barcodes. That's probably from the 60s or early 70s. Anyway, that will go to the group shop as well. maybe for $8 or $10. This item, can't find mention of it anywhere. It's the Aluminum Company of America, Alcoa, and it's commemorating the dedication of the United States Air Force Heavy Press Plant. You know, rare item. I don't know if we can, what we can get for it, but we certainly have the only one that we can find online. So that'll be an interesting item for auction on eBay. We'll just put it up there and see what happens. I bought a juicer. It's starting to get to be kind of a, not really a joke, but we have like 6 or 8 juicers now. We use them, of course. We have one here and one in Florida that we use, but we have like a bunch of them. We bought this one for $30. It's like brand new. They're about 150, 170 new. And this one's like, and we bought it for a friend of ours, and maybe we'll make 10 bucks on it. Maybe we'll just give it to her for the 30 we paid. Got some Miller's Falls carving chisels, a little carving set. This 5-piece set sells in a box. Came in a box, and they sell for about $40 or $50 in the box. So we have that one set of 5, and then we've got 4, another 4. A couple of them are a little rusty, and depends how they clean up. This set I will probably put down at the store, put it in a Ziploc bag, and just hang it with a thumbtack, and maybe, you know, 25 or 30 bucks should go. And these here are really just nothing. I'll probably put those at the flea market, $1 a piece, and maybe we'll put this little set for $3 a piece, maybe more. Maybe we'll just put the set together and try to get 10 or 15. But that'll go to, this will go to the group shop. This stuff will probably go to the flea market. Got a couple hats. As you know, we buy hats all the time. This is a VW hat. Again, you want to be looking for condition on these. You want to check the sweatband. For the most part, if they're not new, we don't get them. But I will show you a exception to that rule in the next video. The one we did get some hats at the thrift store. One was pretty beat, but I think well worth getting. So that's a $15 or $20 item. This is a North Face. North Face is always a good brand. You can always sell North Face. These are selling or being offered and are selling 15 to 20 or so. So we'll wait and sell that in the winter. Can't sell it very good right now. That's why the comps aren't too high. They're much better in the winter. Got a nice pair. Oh, that was $3. This was $1. Got a nice pair of snowshoes. They're very well marked. And that really helps a lot in selling them because people are going to display these. I don't think anyone's going to use them. But these were U.S. military, 1944. They've got the date and the serial number right there. We paid $20 for these, and I will put these in the group shop for probably $75. Stopped at a book sale in Norway, Maine. Out of the, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 books there, I only picked up this one. Again, specific local history. This is historical fiction, but the guy that wrote it actually lived these types of tales. So as he says, you know, the names are fictitious, but the events actually happen. So this is a really cool book. None on eBay, and the ones we're finding on Bookfinder that are signed, like this one, are 40 to 50. So not bad picking one book out of 2,000. Been at books for quite a while, so it's a little easier for me to find the good ones. We found this Coleman lantern setup. Comes in, it's the metal carrying case, 2-burner lantern. And I'll show you how to find the date on that. That's from 1970, 52 years old. And it also came, it's got the instructions, it's got the funnel, it's got extra mantles, and this is what they call an accessory safe. I think that's what they call them. So your accessories and whatnot go in here. And that clamps right onto the bottom of the lantern. I've never seen one before, an accessory safe they call it. Anyway, I'll show you how to date these things. Coleman lanterns all have a date on the bottom. And you can see it right there, 70. So that's 1970. I can't see the month date. Usually the month date is right here. It's unclear. But it is 1970. So that's a 52-year-old lantern. This, in the condition it's in, I don't think, well, I know I can get it running. I know I can get it running, but I probably won't. Unless I get ambitious. But in this condition, not running, it will sell for around 100 or so, and we paid 25 for it. I also bought this little cute little tunic sweater type of thing for 25 cents at a yard sale. You can see it's brand new. It was at TJ Maxx for $20. I'm probably going to end up giving that to my granddaughter. Got this really neat leather office chair. We could fit it in the car. I didn't know. I said, yeah, I'll buy it. It was $5. I'll buy it if I can fit it in the car. So we fit it in the car. I gave the guy $5 and I was pretty happy with it. It's got a real nice maker's label on it. Robert James Company, Birmingham, Alabama. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, we found one being offered on eBay for about $200 with $500 shipping. I don't really think it's a $700 chair, but wouldn't that be nice? I very well may keep it. Probably going to be able to use it. Okay, so we talked earlier about the sleeper of the day. Here it is. For $5, I bought 19 scarves. You saw in the video that I said, oh gee, one of them is Salvatore Ferragamo. Now some Ferragamo scarves sell in the hundreds. This one we don't know. These are going to end up going at auction. This is a very nice one. Here's another Salvatore Ferragamo, anywhere from 50 to 200 a piece. These four are all Levi's, although they don't sell for a lot of money. That lot could certainly be put out for 50. We got some other good names too. Valentino, Italian silk. Again, Valentino's 50 to 100 plus. Loro Piana, two of those. Those can be 100 plus or minus. Ralph Lauren. I didn't look that one up. I just pulled that one out. And this is probably the best, most valuable one of them all. Is the Hermes Paris. This could go probably as much as 200. I know, amazing. You wouldn't think that. I mean, we've done Ferragamo shoes before, so I knew the name. And when I saw, it was just a pile of them. They all looked pretty nice. I noticed one Ferragamo, and I just said, well, how much for just for the whole box of them? And it was $5. So that I would call a sleeper of the day. There's probably between $500 and $700 worth of scarves here. What a find. I love it when it goes like that. But you just never know. You know, the more you know, the more names you're familiar with, the more you look at things in depth, the more likely you are to find it. So there were a bunch of other not great names. Charlie Page, Pashmini, Ann Taylor. These will probably just get put into clear plastic bags at the flea market. You know, maybe $3 a piece on those. They'll get snapped right up because they are, you know, $20 and $30 pieces. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks so much for spending some time and watching this video. Remember that name, Salvatore Ferragamo. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. We'd appreciate that. And see you next time. Okay, bye.